Hello and welcome to Gunnar Weiskamp's Web Development. Today is lesson 9. We're looking at MVC Areas. In this lesson we will look at a technique that will allow you to scale your MVC project. The basic concept of MVC Areas is to give your app different spaces for your code. It allows you to scale your app. So the big problem with MVC that I found is when you get all these views, controllers and models everywhere in one solution, just to find the code that you want to work on can take a long time. It's not very good for that sort of process. Okay, so I always click too quickly. If you're looking to create today's app, Visual Studio 2013 I'm using, so just do new project and select here in B, make sure that's all set correctly, and then you want an empty MVC app as shown in C there. Right, let's get to the code. So if you've now created that app, as you can see you should have an empty MVC app. I've called this Areas because we're doing areas. So we're going to be, the word area will be mentioned somewhat a lot today. Okay, so let's add a area. This is the really easy bit. So today I'm going to create an app which is going to have a students area, a teachers area, and a home area. So a web app for a school. The home area you could have administration, web pages and all that sort of stuff. The students area, obviously students, just web pages just pertaining to the students, and the teachers area, web pages just pertaining to the teachers area. Okay, so let's do home first. Right, okay. And this will now create a folder in our solution there called Areas. Let's just take that away for now. Let's just keep it nice and small. Another area, as we mentioned, students. And teacher. Okay, so let's have a brief look at what's been created here. So those who know MVC quite well shouldn't be too confused about this file structure. So what's happened here is it's created its own controllers area, models area, and views area. And it's done all that the same for the student, again the same controllers, models, views area, and the same for teachers. All their own areas. Each area comes with its own routing module or routing code, and they are all pointing to their home directories there, students and so forth. And so in here you can do individual routing as well for each individual area. So I won't concentrate too much on the routing today. What we're going to do now is add a individual control for each area. Home data, we're going to call it. One for the students, add controller. Students data. Now for the teacher. Teacher data. Right, okay. Now for each index action we're going to add a view. because we want to see something up on the screen, obviously. So let's do one for the teachers, or as we're here. Use layout page, empty. So we're going to add the teachers view. Oops. Oh. We'll grab this little bit of code here that I've already done before. So it's still building its view. There we go. So this is definitely the teacher's view. Come on. Teachers. Yep. We'll discuss this bit of code here in a minute. So it was the teachers. Let's add a view for the students. All the same as the last one. Click add. This should be the students code. Come on, machine. Just checking students area. Yep. And now home. Add. We've got a couple of links here for our home page. Okay, let me save it all. Just got to do a minor change here. Student home data. Student. Student data. Okay. Teacher data. Area students. Teacher. Right, that looks all good. Data. And data. So what do these bits of wonderful code do? So here we are. This is going to be our teacher's home page, and it's going to be a backlink here, back to the home page, obviously. So this obviously it says there, go to home page. So this is what you'll see as a text on the link. This is the action within the home data controller that we're going to go to. This is obviously the controller, as in here. And this here is a special parameter that we've got to add in, which is the area that we've got to go to, which is home here. Same for the students one, just the backlink, but the same process. Here in our home page, we want to be able to go to the students page and the teachers page. And so we've got here the index action of each page. They're just both indexed, and we've got the teachers data controller somewhere here, teacher data controller, and the area associated with that area. And same for the student there. Let's get this building. We can still talk while it's building. So these are links to the different areas. So obviously what these processes allow you is to go to different areas of the application. You're not shut out of an area. Areas can communicate with one another. It's building. So as you can, while that's building, you can see that each control and area now has its own view. You've got your home data here, And then the students, you've got its own student data and its index HTML. Whoops. And here in the teacher, we've got our teacher's data and our index for the teacher there. So while that itself looks a bit messy, obviously you can close things down to make things a little bit easier to understand. Oops, loading up. Student data, teacher, student, yeah, okay. So the only difference between sort of these action links, if you've used them before, is that you've got to pass this object here an area, identifying which area. So yeah, it's pretty easy to navigate from different area to area. And there goes that word again. Yes. Right, come on, computer. Waiting for localhost. I've got the fastest computer known to man. Please don't load any more symbols. Don't need any of those symbols. Okay, come on MVC. Anytime now. Would be good. Oh God, come on. Oh, not more symbols being loaded. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, many apologies for the delay. Okay, so finally we have our school homepage. Yay. Okay, so we can see our heading there with our two navigations. Let's go to the students homepage. Hopefully this is going to be quicker than that last process. Come on. Whoa, whoa, did you see that? Lightning fast. Students homepage, so we got there. Done job. So we've obviously got this backlink here, which allows us to go back. Whoa, it's going really fast now. My God, the excitement. So that's how that works. We can go to the teacher's homepage. Pretty simple stuff. So I'm on supercomputer, and there we are at the teacher's page, and obviously we can go back. Voila. Right, there we go. So that's the basic concepts of areas. So let's make this a little bit less messier. So yeah, you can create different folders and folder structure, which will give your app a lot of room to grow, which is definitely a good thing. So that's it in a nutshell from a concept perspective. I do hope you've gotten something out of this tutorial. Many apologies for the speed of my computer, but I do hope this has brought you some help. Alright, thanks for your time and see you next time. Bye.